This is Thomas Lyons of Raps on TV here at the NEC in Birmingham for the Body Power Expedition. Fortunate to be here at the Chaos Theory virtual reality stand in the centre, in the building. We've got two of their hosts, so to say.
No, founders.
Founders.
Yeah, very much.
Introduce yourselves to us.
So I'm James Moss. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of Chaos Theory VR.
I'm Nathan. I'm the sales and marketing director, one of the founders of Chaos Theory VR.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us. Obviously, well, I've just come down the loop.
Sweet.
As I was saying to you, a great product, a unique product. Just talk to me a little bit about how the virtual reality, adopting that and incorporating that into this event, how that came about.
It's South Carolina, isn't it, really?
Yeah, so I mean, in San Francisco there is a university, it's a virtual reality based university that's been looking into a lot of the stuff there. And they've done a whole project where they've looked at how many calories you burn per game. So this one that we've selected here, we wanted to share with everybody here because it was one of the highest burning, and you can burn as many calories as a rowing machine. So I mean, it's so much more fun to play these kind of games instead of being on a rowing machine or the standard kind of budget things. We've been working with Pure Gym, bringing it into the local gyms and getting people excited about it. But we really just want to spread the news about VR and exactly what it's all about.
Yeah, well, I mean, the virtual reality industry at the moment is expanding. It's quite a relatively fresh topic concept. Obviously, it's great to see someone of the caliber of the virtual reality kind of show off their brand, expand that to the masses.
Sure.
What's the response been like to this, obviously this particular equipment so far?
It has absolutely been immense. The reactions that we've had has just been probably the best thing that I've seen.
It's been great, yeah.
Being able to introduce people into virtual reality and fitness at the same time, I'm also saying it burns 8 to 10 calories a minute. So when you get up to the higher levels, this is on level 1, you get up to the higher levels, it gets more and more extreme. But one of the things we did with this is we created something called You Build You VR Challenge, healthy competition, which is what we put on for Body Power, our Pure Gym. And we're just going to kind of be bringing it in and around the country. We can either bring it to your local gym, or we can bring it to your home, really.
I mean, virtual reality has been used in various different fields. Obviously, this one specialises in boxing, so to say. How did the whole sort of concept come about with specifying it in boxing?
Well, to be honest, I just love boxing. I've done boxing for years. I did kickboxing. I just loved the whole thing with being able to escape into you got a heavy bag there and just being able to lose yourself in the moment. So what I wanted to do is create something that kind of encapsulated that was fun for everyone that's never experienced VR before, but at the same time something that they can pick up quite familiar. Who doesn't love to throw a dig?
Yeah, you obviously talked about your passion for boxing from a young age. I mean, talk to me a little bit about your background, particularly in boxing. How did you kind of get involved?
So, to be honest, I moved from London to Manchester, and then when I went to college, I needed a kind of escapism to make sure that you stay on the right track. Got to my local gym, and then the trainer was there, trained me up. I remember I had to skip for an hour in the middle of the room like that. Oh my God. But no, that focus of discipline is what it's all about. And then bringing something a bit more fun, burning the calories at the same time, genius.
Yeah.
I mean, at this particular event, there's been a lot of sort of England boxing amateur athletes going
They run
around.
it.
Yeah, they've
had it go.
How did they adapt to this particular model?
It was a bit of a shaky one because they're so technically gifted that they forgot that they were in a game and they thought they were actually boxing in real life. So that was the separation. You kind of have to treat it as a bit more of fun, but at the same time, throw digs however you want, ups, downs, lows.
I mean, we've been talking to a load of people as well about like community projects and getting people into boxing. There's quite a few of these kind of going on. Obviously, the community centres are shutting down, lots of things in local areas are shutting down. But also there's a bit of a stigma with boxing as to is it a bit too dangerous. So we've been discussing with people how this could possibly be a stepping stone to their boxing clubs and get people more involved in that. So you know, there's so many uses really.
Yeah, that kind of leads on to my next question, because I mean, at the moment there's a lot of talk, especially in London, Birmingham, Manchester, all these cosmopolitan areas, about the rising youth violence. Particularly, obviously, you talked about their community centres, you know, shutting down. There's not really a lot of local initiatives. How important is it for you guys to spread the message to the masses to say, you know what, there is an option here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not even just for the boxing kind of side. There is not a lot of stuff for people to do nowadays, and this is one thing that I think VR has a really big, and what we want to be doing. I mean, we're bringing it down to libraries, we're taking it to community centres. We want to bring it as far and wide as possible because it's something that's really exciting that people can get involved in, and something that, I mean, we're working in the VR esports area now as well. We're trying to build teams up with that, and if we can get young people excited and involved in that and training towards these kind of, you know, it's a competitive environment and people are making some serious cash off of it as well. So, you know, it really takes people places. They can look at the development side, they can look at the athlete side. There's so much, and I think it's really important. You've got to give people something to do.
Yeah, what's your take on the whole kind of rising youth violence?
For me personally, I think everyone's looking for a bit of an escapism, something that they can do that's fun, that takes them away from being on the streets and being around, in and amongst your friends and family. But at the same time, you can all join the VR headsets together, you can all kind of join into the same party, and then that way it just kind of takes it away from the seriousness of being out there on the streets. You know, you might as well come in, enjoy yourself, and like you said, applications in VR, whether it's designing it, whether it's producing it, whether it's actually filming or anything to do with it, we're all trying to do is bring as many people on board with us, take it down to schools, anything like that, and then just get everyone involved.
Yeah, 'cause at the end of the day, I mean, from our perspective, we think boxing is a very good form of discipline for young people, instilling that structure, lifestyle, routine into their lives. Obviously, virtual reality is a different aspect. Obviously, it's a unique concept in itself, but for the young people coming through, obviously, how much is this kind of integral to their development? Like being on a screen, having the virtual reality, being able to,
you know what? It's completely different to what you believe gaming used to be. I mean, gaming sat playing your Xbox or your PlayStation. It's a different kettle of fish. I mean, those games anyway, they teach strategic thinking, they teach teamwork and communication and all these kind of great things, which is awesome. But then putting in the VR aspect, which is all about the full body and the fact that there's exercise in it and working out, it changes the game completely, because not only you're working your mind constantly, because these games need that kind of thinking, then same as boxing does, then you know, you're working the body as well, the same as any kind of sport does. So it's really bridging that.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, I grew up in South East London where this kind of technology wasn't available to me. In my community, there was no way that anyone was going to pay £3,000 for a headset, a computer, and then all the games that come with it. Sega Mega Drive was probably the best that we ever had.
It wasn't invented, that's half the battle.
But at the same time, that kind of tech, I would never have been able to touch it. So this is what we're trying to do, is introduce it to people and introduce it to the kids and the youth that have no chance of being able to afford it in their own home, but giving them a safe space where they're actually able to be there, enjoy it, have that escapism, a bit of fun, and bring everyone together at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, in terms of like, I mean, people have a lot of different perceptions of boxing. Obviously, it's not just the physical side of things, it's your mental side, how you channel your mental sort of stability in boxing. For athletes coming through using this equipment, do you feel, what kind of percentage would you say in terms of like comparing the physical and mental aspects, would you say this kind of incorporates?
I think it's a bit of both, because you're a virtual boxing version of yourself. You've got two joy pads in your hand, you've got a headset on. It's that mental block of forgetting that you've got controllers and actually accepting and embodying virtual reality. Treat it as if you are genuinely in the game. That is probably the best way to do it, because it's full 360, so immersive. You'll get lost in it and then bang.
That's it, man. Yeah, no, and your thoughts on that, sort of the mental, physical?
Well, I mean, there's so much still to come, really. So, I mean, at the moment, I think both the mental and the physical are right there and really engaged, but I think there's more to come from it. I mean, mentally, sure, you're still going to be stimulated, but the more real it gets, then the more that increases. And similarly with the capabilities of like the equipment that we've got, when it becomes fully wireless, when we've got like full rooms that we're able to work in, you're just going to transport to another world and be able to train as if you're in a boxing gym or wherever else you want to be, you know, whatever everything else is. So there's no limit to where this is going, I don't think, because it's just going from strength to strength, and it's a different world to live in.
And I respect to you both for doing that, obviously, because I mean, virtual reality is still expanding. You lot obviously want to take this to like the next level.
Yeah, we really do.
I mean, in terms of like these products, you know, we don't really see it often, very often with athletes nowadays.
No.
They don't really adopt these kind of new, innovative, strategies for their training. Obviously, today we had Anthony Yard representing the Maxi Muscle brand. So we've had pro boxers kind of come to these events, come around, have a look, see what kind of products they might want to incorporate into their training. See amateur boxers use joy. So it's obviously a good reception, a healthy time for this kind of industry.
And the development that's going to be coming, I mean, it's growing, and really it's something we want to promote a little bit more within the VR world as well. It's just getting that development going, because we're seeing professional athletes use it more and more. I know that footballers are now using a lot more for their passing technique and getting that together. and various other sports. But you know, the more realistic you can make it, and the more development that goes into it, it's better for everybody in the industry, and it was definitely going to help sports people, because you know, not being out there in the elements or having to be in a certain area, you can take it anywhere. I mean, one of the ones, which is a little off topic from boxing, but we play Project Cars a lot at home, and I know that the F1 drivers, they do about 50 laps of Project 1, Project Cars.
Practice, yeah, you've got to practice.
And then it's proper practice. So you know, the more realistic it gets, the better it is for everybody.
And I think as well, it's quite healthy to know that you are looking at other athletes, not just boxing, but like even branching out to like Formula One, probably like maybe golfers might want to use it for this.
Well, the England cricket team used it as well.
So there's a lot of potential here.
Yeah.
Wish you guys all the best with the moving forward.
Thank
Obviously,
you.
trying to keep it relevant, boxing related.
Sure.
Are you two both big boxing fans?
I'm a big fan of Anthony Joshua, at least.
I'm a big fan of Tyson Fury as well now.
Oh, so you got to get the classic.
No, I still want AJ to win overall.
Always
but
AJ.
Fury.
Oh, the days. When he got knocked down and got up, I was like...
Yeah, to be fair, rising from the dead, always good. Yeah. Love that heavyweight.
It's like The Undertaker.
Exactly.
Right back up, like, yes, a lot of heart, man, a lot of heart.
Yeah, obviously the heavyweight division at the moment, I mean, everyone's talking about it.
Massive.
Anthony Joshua defending his world titles on June 1st at the MSG against Andy Ruiz. His late replacement, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, failing 3 drugs tests.
Yes, indeed.
There's a lot of speculation going on. Obviously here at Body Power, the kind of focuses on the nutrition, the other elements, crossover sports. Talking about obviously Jarrell's failed test. I mean, we don't really want to go into too much detail because it's not the most positive thing to talk about. But just give me your kind of perspective on it, knowing that the Joshua fight against Miller is now not going to happen. It's going to be Ruiz that steps in.
So obviously it's slightly disappointing because you obviously got in your mind main events that are happening, everything's going down, and then you also think about the knock-on effect of then who is AJ then going to fight afterwards. So it's one of those that you just don't know what obviously happened with him and what other supplements he's been taking. But you know, if you keep the sport clean, then it's what it's all about, and then you're a true athlete.
Has to really. I mean, if anything, it actually makes it a little bit more exciting because you know, I mean, it was going to be a great fight anyway, but this little spanner in the works is changing completely the dynamic of the fight for AJ. How's he going to deal with that? I mean, I want him to win hands down. I always do. But you know, he's going to have to really think about this. It's a different. You know, he's not as powerful a puncher, but maybe a little cleverer. Uses different shots. So you know, there's a lot to look at, and it's going to be an exciting fight.
Yeah, well, there's a lot more pressure now because obviously it's his US debut, first time at Madison Square Garden, headlining, stacked undercard. Obviously, Matchroom have invested a lot of money out there with DAZN and obviously Matchroom USA. Ruiz, a shorter, stockier guy, Puerto Rican fighter. Obviously, it's going to bring a massive fan base in the US. The Hispanic Latino league. Joshua obviously hasn't been outside the UK, stepping into unknown territory.
Yeah, but he's the man though, isn't he?
Yeah, AJ, if you want to come and practice with us in virtual reality, then Chaos Theory will
reach out to AJ, come down to Chaos Theory and see what they can
help your mentality and get you in the zone for ready to go. So yeah,
guys, I really appreciate you giving us some of your time.
Thank you very much.
Wish you the best with this concept.
Absolutely,
and God bless you all in your just life in general.
Lovely speech.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV here at Chaos Theory, VR, virtual reality at the Body Power Expo, and we're out.
Cheers.